How's it going, guys? And welcome here to Barca Variety. And guys, of course, these past few days, I haven't been bringing you daily Barcelona news. And of course, guys, I do always bring you all the Barcelona news. But the problem is, there hasn't been much going on at this club. But right now, there is so many stuff to discuss. And this is why I am making a Barcelona news video. Because on the table, there is to discuss Pedri because there is concern over Pedri, and we are going to be talking about in this video why there should be concern and why we should be worried for this talented youngster. And we're also going to be talking about Barcelona's new signing from Paris Saint Germain. We're going to be talking about it all in full length and in full detail. So let's get started. And of course, guys, we have to get started with the man. It is Pedri. He is a magical player. As if you watch the Euros and if you did watch Spain, you will see how magical this guy for an 18-year-old. And he didn't expect this much to happen, but he still has all the self confidence. He still has all the abilities and the skill. And of course, guys, now he does have the full trust of the Spanish coach, Luis Enrique. And Luis Enrique fully trusts him now. And of course, guys, Luis Enrique is a former Barcelona coach. And of course, in Luis Enrique, we know how he can pick out these youngsters. He picked out Ansu Fati, and now he's picking out Pedri. And he knows the quality of those youngsters. He's just not picking them just because they're Barcelona players, but he knows which players to pick and which players not to pick. And guys, there is one problem that Luis Enrique fully trusts him. And of course, guys, before we do move on to the concern, I just want to mention that Pedri has been having some amazing performances. This is a guy who has been so brilliant, just so smooth on the ball, brilliant passes, brilliant assists, just the way he plays for an 18-year-old, it is out of this world. And of course, guys, I just want to bring you some stats from Pedri just to prove how good he was at the Euros. He was the only player against Germany to do this many passes. And oh my goodness, because he was the player to achieve 100% out of all the passes. And of course, guys, if we do move on to the concern, and you might have guessed this, but he has been playing so many minutes at club level, at international level. He is tired. It is very clear. Ronald Koeman, he used him way too much at Barcelona. This is too much for an 18-year-old. And now, even at the Spanish national team, he plays the extra time, the full 90 minutes, and plus the 30 minutes of extra time. And you must know that he is tired. At Barcelona, he was playing full 90 minutes, not getting a minute of rest. And of course, guys, this is an 18-year-old. You don't want to get it wrong here with Pedri, because Pedri is a type of player who is so talented. He can handle all the pressure, no matter how much pressure you put on him. But you don't want to get it wrong. You don't want him to get an injury. You don't want him to get a huge injury or get too much fatigued. And of course, guys, it is very clear that ahead of this summer, we do need to give Pedri some rest. But that is a huge problem. Because, guys, he has covered the most distance out of all the players at the Euro 2020. And this is insane for an 18-year-old. And, guys, it's not always good to play this much. Of course, it is good for young players to have game time. But now, he's even going to the Olympics. He got an invite to the Olympics for the squad, and even Oscar Menguida is there. It's good to see him get some game time in Eric Garcia, but also Pedri. And of course, guys, here is where you can understand Barcelona, because Barcelona don't want Pedri to go. They don't want Pedri to go to this Olympics. They want him to get some rest, but Pedri does want to go. And also, Spain they do reject Barcelona. They do want Pedri to go. And also, Pedri, he wants to go and play for Spain. But then when we do move on to talk and speak about Barcelona's new signing, and of course, guys, this is a player that this deal is done. He has been officially announced by Juan Laporta and this club, and you might not even know who this is. And I will forgive you for that because not everyone does know who this is because he is a very, very young player. He is an 18-year-old. And of course, guys, you can understand that he's not well known, but he did make his return to Barcelona. He did go through La Masia, and now he is coming back to Barcelona. He did play as a midfielder for PSG. And of course, guys, we didn't have to pay a single transfer fee. He has arrived as a free agent. And of course, guys, we can be excited about this signing. Somewhat, you can say that we can be excited because he will also get the chance in preseason. As you might already know, Ronald Koeman does love to give the opportunity for those young kids, and he will get the chance in preseason by Ronald Koeman. And if he does perform well, he will get that call up to the first team to improve our midfield. And my opinion on this, all I'm gonna say is that he is a talented player. He is a very, very talented player. And Barcelona, they have made the right decision by bringing him back. Let's hope that he can handle all the pressure, everything that's expected on his shoulders, and let's hope he does have a good preseason to boost that confidence and maybe stay with Barca B for one more season, and then he can be a midfielder for the future. And of course, guys, you have to let me know all your thoughts in the comment sections down below. I do love it when you guys get involved down there, so make sure to let me know all your thoughts. What would you do if you were Pedri, and what do you think? Should Pedri get some rest, or should he go and play for the Olympics? And what are your thoughts on Barcelona's new signing from PSG? Let me know all of that in the comment sections down below. And of course, guys, if you did enjoy this video, can we hit over 30 likes? And of course, guys, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in the next video.